Hola amigos, buenos dias, Dorian here from Hoover. Welcome, Croeso, assalamu alaikum, bienvenido. Today I'm going to be doing some retro brighting. Very quick video this one. The sun's out. When the sun's out in the UK, you do everything you possibly can very quickly because the sun doesn't last very long. So I thought, right, okay, it's nice and sunny, I need to do some retro brighting. The areas I need to do on these vacuums are the backs. They are very yellow and discoloured, as you can see. And if I remove you can twist it in. Okay, let me remove the cord. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there is a slight difference in colour on these. And this other one, I'll do the same. This one is more noticeable. So this whole back area is discoloured and down the bottom. So I'm going to do some retro brighting on these. So let me get all the stuff and we'll get it done. Okay, so I got everything ready and set up here. I've got my bottle of cream peroxide, 12%, and a brush. And my glamorous assistant's got to pull off pieces of cling film for me, so let's crack on. So I'm going to try and do this in areas. I don't want to get any of the peroxide into big parts. I think it's relatively easy to clean off. So I'm just smearing on here. I don't want to get any into the motor, so I'm going sparingly. I don't want it to dry out. This probably will take a couple of goes, but it's just started off as an initial Retro Brite. Okay, if I can have my first piece of cling film, young man. Peel it, no. Rip it off. Okay. Put that underneath the cable. I need a little piece now. That's it. Go under this area. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it now on its side. this area. Put another strip of on there. And I'll flip it over and do the other side. And finally, I'm just out of shot, but I'm going to do the top. Okay, let me take so I have the whole of the body covered in peroxide and cling film. So I'm going to do the same to the other one, and I will come back then in half an hour or an hour just to see how it's going. So I finished wrapping both of them in the cling film and applying the peroxide. So that's all I have to keep doing now, is keep going back every 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and just keep moving them around and then just keep them in the sun. So we'll see how we get on in a bit. So it's been about 3 hours. What I'm going to do now is remove some of the cling film. And there is definitely a big noticeable difference in it. So I'm just going to peel off a cling film that I used, and I've got a cloth here with some warm, mild soapy water. Got my red gloves on because I don't want to get peroxide on my hands. There is a very big noticeable difference. But unfortunately, doing it this way, because I can't seal it up, then the peroxide dries up. Oops. And that leaves marks on it. So if we look at this side, for example, it's cleared off so much because you can see what it was like before. but it's left this marbling effect because it's dried in places, so I need to reapply. So what I'm going to do is just finish off washing off the residue of the peroxide, and I'm going to do a reapplication. Right, so I'm just going to let that dry for a minute and wipe the peroxide off the other one, and then I'll come back to you for a reapplication. What I'm going to try this time is I'm going to put some masking tape mask off these areas. I'm going to try it slightly different. I'm going to bother with the front because there's nothing going on the front. Right, so what I'm going to try this time, I got the peroxide. I'm going to try and put on, see if I can put on a lot more. Try it this way up. Nice amount on it without causing damage to the vacuum. So I'm going to get the cling film. What I'm going to do is just try and, instead of pulling off sheets of it, try and wrap it around it. that is now completely wrapped. Let me leave that. So I'm going to do exactly the same with the other one, and we'll come back in a few hours and see how that does. But there is absolutely a definite improvement in the condition of the plastic and the way it looks. So there we go, that's the both of them done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set the timer for every half an hour and just rub this brush over it just to try and spread out the peroxide, just to make sure that it's being evenly spread. Okay, it's the end of the day, the sun is on the yard arm, so it's time to see how these went. I'll take this one first. It's done really well, still along here in patches. Okay, let me unwrap it and wipe it off and see how it... Okay, so for the first attempt, they do look pretty good. This one will need doing again. There's still a lot of like brown marks on it. You can see the sort of like where it crisscrossed with the cling film. So I'll definitely do that one again. I'll do them both again the next sunny day I have, but compared to what they looked like this morning, the main bodies looked brown and that looked white, so they do look a heck of a lot better than what they did this morning. But this one had very, very severe discoloration on it, so it'll need another treatment, which I will do at some point. But there's definitely improvement from these two Starlights compared to what they were like this morning. So a bit of an impromptu video today, a bit of a last minute thing. I hope you enjoyed it. I do like doing the retro brighting on the white vacuums, because it does make them look really good. I wouldn't try it on any other type, on a colour or anything, because that could possibly go wrong. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and give it a go. Give retro brighting a go. It's the results are quite impressive. Now, if anyone asks about that handle, the handle when I bought it on this vacuum was completely broken. So I bought this handle and I used this instead, which I know it's not the original one, and I've been offered an original one, but I've kept this one on it because it's so much easier to push around. It actually, I much prefer this. The grip on it is so much nicer for when you're pushing it around. So, I don't know, if I sell it, maybe somebody else come with an original handle, but whilst I've got it, I'm going to leave it like that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Enjoy!